Hey there, it's Robin with Shine Pages, and today I wanted to talk about linking, how to link things, like the basics. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial video to talk about linking buttons, how to link to your different pages of your site, how to link externally, how to link to a PDF, kind of just links 101. So let's hop into a Shine Pages demo page, and I'm going to just show you a little tutorial on how to link all the things. That's kind of a basic foundation of, navigating around your site and also delivering information to people. So we have a demo here of a site, and typically when people think about linking, they're going to think about either the buttons that are on your page or the menu, so navigating through the menu. I'm going to start with buttons, and there's actually a slight difference between the button that's maybe in the header of your template or the buttons that are on your page. So we're going to start with the buttons on the page, and then we'll go into the header buttons, and we'll talk about the menu as well. So if you go to any of your buttons and click once on it on the page itself, you will see that you get this little mini menu that appears. If you see, you can click on edit. That's where you can actually change the words that are a part of the button. But here, this link icon that looks like a chain link here, this is your link icon. You're going to click on that, and it will bring you right here to your select a link window. This is the all-important select a link window. This is where you're going to figure out where you're linking all of your things. Now, you're going to see that you have access to this select a link window from not just buttons, but also your menu item. Also, really, if you wanted to link, a bit of text, if you have an image that you'd like to link, really anywhere you can get to the link icon, you will then get to the select a link window, and that's where you do all of the linking, right? So if we wanted to, for instance, link this bit of text, I would just highlight that text, and right here, there is my link icon. Click on that, takes me to the select a link window. Same thing like down the page, if you have an image, click on your image, see the link icon, same thing. You're going to click that link. It's opening in a lightbox. I don't want it to open in a lightbox. I want it to open a link. And so I'm going to click on there, click the link icon, right back to the select a link window. Okay, so any of these different elements, an icon, a bit of text, a button, all of those things, you're going to click the link icon wherever you can find it, and that's going to bring you to the select a link window. Again, I'm going to go back here, click the link, and we have the select a link window. Now, up here at the very top, our button in our header acts slightly differently. So when you get here, you're going to first click on the settings. Then from here, that's where you're going to get to that link icon, back again to the select a link window. Now, from the select a link window, however you got here, you're going to notice that along the left-hand side, you have options of the different types of categories of things you can link to, right? So on our the very top, we have our page. From your page, this is going to allow you to choose from your website pages, or maybe if you have different groups of website pages, they would be a list of those here. If you have a blog or a portfolio, that would be the drop down here. But typically, you're going to be linking to other pages on your site. And then from this drop-down list here, these are all of the pages that are included as part of your site, whether you've built those pages or they came with your template. This is a list of pages, and that list of pages is directly pulling from your pages list right here. So this little icon up on top, this is your pages and pop-ups list. So all of these are your pages. When you're actually going to link to a page, you're just pulling from that same list. So it's just basically directing what page you want people to go to. So let's say we choose our contact page. We have the option of opening that in the same tab or a new tab. And when you're just going, from page to page on a site, you just kind of need to go the same tab. That's totally fine. Where I recommend linking with a new tab would be if you're opening something like a PDF document, or you're linking to an external website. That will then keep your website tab open in the browser, but it will also open a new browser tab and allow you to have them go to some other website. Okay, so but for just pages on your site, probably same tab is fine, and you would just hit select. So now this button is now linking to my contact page. Okay, it's going to take people straight there. Same thing down the row. We're just going to show you what these different options are. As you keep going down, you'll see that you're also able to link to one of your store items. So let's say you wanted this button to say, you know, shop now or add to cart, buy this thing, whatever it might be. You can link directly to any of the products that you have set up within your store. So again, all linking is doing is just pointing people to places. You are setting up your pages, you are setting up your products, and when you're linking, you're just pointing them to that page or that product. So again, under your store, you may have set up different products in your store. For example, there's these 4 products here. So when I go to link to something, and I choose store, I can choose a specific category, I can choose a specific product, or if I say all categories, all products, it's going to bring me to like the product catalog page or your store shopping page, and then you'll be able to kind of see everything. But if you do click a specific product, for example, then you have the option here of choosing same tab, new tab, like we already talked about, or for store items only, you can have it directly add it to the cart upon people pushing the button, right? So that's how you can add something to cart. So again, you can post a picture of a product that you sell. You can have a little description about it. You can make a button that says buy now. And the direction for that link will be add to cart. Then after they've added it to the cart, you know, do nothing. They can continue browsing your site. And eventually when they're ready, they can go to their cart and check out. Or you can show a specific page to them after they've added it to their cart. So again, you can then choose another link. What do you want to show to them when they've added it to their cart? Is there a specific page you want to show them? Do you want to just take them right to the checkout page? You get to decide where you send them after they've added it to the cart. Okay, we're going to keep on going down. I'm going to just show you the next option here. We can have an external link. This is if you're sending people off of your site. If you have a third-party booking platform that you just want to send people off to, all you do is paste that link right in there and send them off to that website. If you want to send somebody off to, you know, your Facebook group, paste in your Facebook group, put it right here. I suggest for all external links, you are opening those in a new tab. Again, your website will remain open. A new browser tab will open, and that will be, you know, your Facebook group or your booking software or whatever it is you want to send people to. You can send them externally. Just paste in that URL link. You can grab it from up top in your URL bar, copy that, just paste it straight in here, and you're good to go. Let's just send them off to Google. In this case, I'm going to send them out to Google. I can put a little caption here like join my Google page or whatever you want to say, and then hit select. Okay, so that's an external link. Now, anchor points. What are anchor points? Anchor points are a specific part of the page you want to send people right down to that specific section of a page. You would set up your anchors first, and then you would link to them. So let's say, for example, we wanted to link people down right here to our services listing. How you would create the anchor in the first place is you go to your block, click on it, and then at the very bottom, there's an option to add an anchor point to this block. So I can say, this is my service options. That's the name of this block. That's the name of this anchor point now. Okay, so we're going to save that. And now let's again go to this button here. We will link to it. I'm going to choose anchor point. Where is that anchor point? It's my home page. And maybe I've set multiple anchors. In this case, I haven't. I've only set the one. It's going to be service options as my anchor point. And I'm going to hit select. Again, if you're linking to this from a menu and you want to open up a new tab, you can, but typically you're going to just have this go straight there. Let's just edit the name of this button. And if I go ahead and preview this, you'll see that when I click on this, it just brings me straight down to that part of the page that I had set the anchor. So again, first you set the anchor by going into the block settings, naming that anchor, and then you just are going to link to that anchor. Okay, now let's go back again, edit the link, back to our select a link page. We can also link to a file. If you'd like to have people, download this PDF document, you can do something like that. You can also have it, again, it's just going to open up a PDF document for them. So here on our file, we're going to click to add that file itself. I have an example PDF document. You would save it here in your file manager, select it, and I'm going to open this in a new tab. Again, I want my website to stay open. This PDF document will open up in a new browser window, and I'm going to name it My PDF. Hit select. Let's edit what this says. We can say download now. And hit save. Now let's go in website preview. If I do this, you'll see it's going to open up. Here's my PDF document. Opened up in a new window for me, and I'm good to go. Okay, so that's how you link to a PDF document. Same exact thing. You are linking here. We're going to link to a pop-up. So same thing. You're going to go to your pages and pop-ups list, create a pop-up if you don't have one already, and then you would just choose that pop-up from the drop-down. So you'd create the pop-up, and then you'd link to the pop-up. You can create your pop-up over here, list of pages and pop-ups. You can add a new one, add a new pop-up. Choose from this one. Okay, let's call it, pop-up 1. Set the settings, design the pop-up how you want, hit save. And now we have a pop-up, and I can link to that. Link to a pop-up, pop-up 1, select. That will then pop that pop-up up. Finally, last but not least, on the select a link window, you have a click to email and a click to call. This is where you're actually going to enter in a phone number and, call this phone number as your caption. But again, this would automatically be a click, and it will then start to call the number if you're on a mobile phone. Same thing with email. Click, and it will open up the email window so that they can send an email. So click to email, click to call. So that is the basics on the select a link window. Here are the options that you have. That's how you would link it from a button, from a piece of text, from an icon, from a photo, doesn't matter. Anywhere you are getting to this select a link page, this is how you are choosing which link to send things to. Now, same thing with your menu. A menu is simply a list of links visually displayed. It is not your actual pages. Your actual pages are listed here under your pages and pop-ups. But this is a list of links, oftentimes a list of pages that you want to link to. So if I click edit menu, I can add a menu item. Again, back to my select a link page. Where am I linking people to? Maybe to a page on my site. And then I'm opening it up in the same tab. I now have that services menu right here on my menu. It's going to link right to the services page. I can click edit menu again. I can move things around by just pulling and dragging. I can tuck something underneath, and it will be a sub-menu item. Again, I'm just linking to things on my site, linking to different pages that I have created. And that is how you would set up your menu. Again, edit menu, add menu item. You're back to the select a link page. So I hope that helps. I hope that was just a quick little overview on how linking works, helps you out in linking, how to know, how to link different places on your site. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them below, and we can't wait to see you shine online. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody.